All right, folks, good morning. Let's go ahead and get started. So for today, Wednesday, June 4th, we have the following information. At 8:15 a.m., we have ADP non-farm employment change, which came in um, worse than expected at 37,000. Expectation was 111,000. And let's see, let me see if that's a significant difference. It's about within the normal range of surprises. So yeah, nothing strange there. Um, 8:30 a.m. we have FOMC member Bostic speaking and FOMC member Cook speaking. Neither one of these are considered to be important. At 9:45 a.m. we'll have final services PMI, not an important report. At 10 a.m. we'll have ISM services PMI, which is a major report, so we should expect substantial volatility there. And then at 2 p.m. we'll have beige book, which is not very important. Taking a look at the QQQ ETF, here's what we have so far. As of right now, markets look unchanged. We had a slight bump and then a quick drop here. I guess it's on ADP non-farm employment change, but whatever the case may be, prices seem to be recovering a little bit. So we're basically at where we closed yesterday. Yesterday's action was mostly bullish, and of course, if we look back over the last several days, we've definitely recovered the majority of the downward trend. So that brings us to yesterday's trades. So we found one opportunity, at least during the morning part of the session. We found Coinbase. Coinbase was bullish. We were able to get to target number 2 to the upside, which was 259.79. It was pretty much a straightforward move. We did also consider some other stocks, but this one was the only one that an alert was put out for. Having said that, taking a look at the pre-market, here's what I see so far. First up, we have, let's see if this one qualifies, APLD. That one's currently a break even, so nothing there, so we'll skip that. BAOS, presently up about 91% on 26 million shares, is at least $1 per share. So we'll go ahead and add that BAOS to the list. All right, next up is BHAT, which is presently up about 7% on 4.7 million shares, is at least $1 per share. So BHAT will be added. Next up is CRWV, which is presently up about 4.9%, so not up enough. We need to be up at least 6%, so we'll skip that. EHGO, that's up 6.73%, 19.5 million shares, at least $1 per share, so that does fully qualify. So we'll add EHGO to our list. Next up is ENSC. That's currently down 3.48%, so not enough, so we'll skip that. Next up is Robinhood, which is presently up only 2.97%, although it is up, but not enough for us, so we'll skip that. Next up is MLGO, which is unchanged, so we'll skip that. Let's check out NCEW, which is currently up 33% on 28.6 million shares, is at least $1 per share. So we'll go ahead and add NCEW to our list. Next up is NVIDIA, NVDA, which is currently unchanged, so we'll skip that. Next up is NVTS. Okay, we'll skip that. That's only up 3.7%. Next up is SGMT. That's currently down 14.6% on 9.3 million shares. It's at least $1 per share. So we'll go ahead and add that SGMT to our list. Next up is STAK, which is currently down 7.15% on 1.4 million shares, at least $1 per share. So we'll go ahead and add STAK to the list. Next up is STSS, which is currently up about 46%, 47%, 17.3 million shares, at least $1 per share. So we can add STSS to our list. Next up is SXTP, which is presently up 13.4% on 2 million shares, is at least $1 per share. So we'll go ahead and add SXTP to our list. Next up is TSLA, and that's about break even, so we'll skip that. And VCIG is next. That's currently up 21, let's say about 22% on about 12.8 million shares, at least $1 per share. So that will be added, VCIG. All right, so if you see any other stocks meeting all four of our criteria, let me know in the chat. Four criteria are: it must be a NASDAQ listed stock trading at least $1 per share in the current pre-market session, must have achieved at least a 6% price change, which can be positive or negative, and at least 1 million shares of pre-market volume. So here are the stocks found so far. If you see any other stocks other than those that meet all four criteria, let me know in the chat, and we'll take a look. Okay, let's take a look at those. So next up is KWM. That's up 144% on 30.4 million shares, roughly. It's at least $1 per share. So KWM is now listed. Next up is TGL. It's currently up about 59-60% on 7.9 million shares, at least $1 per share. So we'll add TGL to our list. ENSC, I thought I saw that one already. Guess not. ENSC, okay, that's currently down. Yeah, this one probably won't qualify. It's all over the place. So we'll skip that one. SGMT, I got that one already. BON. That's currently up. I don't think I have that one. No, that's currently up 24, let's say 25% on 12.6 million shares, at least $1 per share. So BON added. Next up is MCTR. It's currently up about 19.7% on 2.2 million shares, at least $1 per share. So we'll go ahead and add that MCTR to our list. All right, folks, so that wraps up the pre-market pulse. Please be sure to like the video. I see we have 4 likes, more than 4 people watching. Please be sure to hit that like button, which greatly helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Also, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you get notifications. And if anyone's watching this video on a replay and you're not familiar with our company, check out fundertrading.com, which is our website. You'll see a link in the description to this video. Other than that, for everybody as part of the coaching program, I will see you there in about 18 minutes, and we'll pick up for today's session, okay? All right, have a great trading day, and I'll see you for tomorrow's pre-market pulse. Take care.